didn't really know what voiceovers were. When I first started, I was just doing on-camera commercials and on-camera theatrical at that time a little bit. And at that time, I had a very, very little voice. You know, I sounded like a kid all the time. You know, I didn't know how to, I learned how to talk like an adult later. But it served me because then I started working and I started booking kid voices and teenage voices. And since I was in my 20s, of course, that was a good thing because they couldn't always use kids. There's something to do with having that musical ear and kind of understanding rhythms, because when you're matching voices and stuff like that, a lot of times it's a rhythm thing that you pick up as well as the notes. Tom Kenny's a great singer. Tara Strong, should use her whole name. Easy Daly, of course. Jennifer Hale, oh God, I forgot. She's an amazing singer. So, oh, and Greta Lyle used to guest on our show. She's a fabulous singer. So yeah, almost all of us. Acting is, I think, one of the very most important things. Improv is great, you know, bringing some improv skills. So I think that people sometimes will come to me and they'll say, I've been told I have a really unique voice, you know, but it's not always about that. And then, like, maybe you can come up with a unique voice, but can you sustain it? Can you do it through the whole entire script? You know, so that's usually the problems with beginners. They can do like one or two lines, then they lose the thread of the voice. And so that's what I do as a teacher. I say, there's the voice right there. Even like Adventure Time, which is one of my favorite, they'll go to 11, but it comes from a real, you know what I'm saying? They can be all of a sudden, you know, whatever. But it's real, you know. It comes from somewhere that you believe it, you know, because they're such good actors. I remember seeing the copy and thinking, oh, I love this. She's like, this girl like kicks butt, you know? And, you know, at the time, there were a lot of like very fairy princessy type roles. And so it was fun to do something with strong girls, you know, and the first couple of episodes were all about meat and stuff like that. So it was like, these are odd, but they're funny, you know? The cast really had great chemistry and, you know, it was kind of like a family. I mean, we all had our kids at the time. We were all nursing. You know, E.G. nursed actually in the friggin' studio. But no, I mean, it was just we all grew up basically together, you know, and it was fun. We had a great time. We always laughed a lot. Okay, they're not that smart, and you know, maybe she's a little ditzy a little bit or whatever, and she's nervous.